My people, something serious is happening in East Africa. I think we all need to pay attention to this. First, Tanzanians bans all foreigners from running small businesses, and now Kenya is responding and thousands of Tanzanians are at risk to be deported. My people, seriously, who started this? What's going on? Is this the end of East African unity? Today, what you are about to hear is not just news, it's the beginning of a silent war across East Africa. Now, in part 1, I will break down the Tanzanian crackdown. And in part 2, we'll move straight to Kenya and reveal the retaliation. Now, let's go. Let's judge this case properly. My people, today we talk about a decision that is shaking East Africa and sending a strong message across the continent. Now, Tanzania has officially banned all foreigners from operating small businesses. Yes, you heard it right. Whether you are from China, Lebanon, Nigeria, Kenya, if you are a foreigner, you are no longer allowed to open or run a small business in Tanzania. So, this means no more hair salons, no more kiosks, no more retail shops and second-hand clothing stores, and no more food stores if you are not a Tanzanian by nationality. Now, some of you are clapping, you are happy, and others are shocked. But my people, let us go deep. Let us expose the why, the how, and the who is really behind this sudden enforcement. For years, local citizens have been complaining that foreigners are taking over low capital businesses. Jobs meant for ordinary citizens are now being taken over by Chinese. Jobs like selling plastic buckets, Kenyans repairing motorbikes, and Lebanese running small phone shops. Locals say that they can't compete because foreigners come with more capital, pay no taxes, undercut prices, and bribe their way through corrupt officials. And in the name of investment, the small men get crushed. Leaked reports show that many foreigners have been illegally obtaining permits meant only for Tanzanians. And these permits are then used to buy land, open shops, and dominate the entire marketplace while Tanzanians are being kicked out of their own economy. So listen, this ban is not just random. It's a response to a silent invasion of Africa's grassroots economy. Guys, let's talk facts here. In Dar es Salaam, it's unusual, I said again, it's unusual to find entire streets of Chinese and Indian-owned shops, some even refusing to employ locals or speak Swahili. So now, let us be honest here. Is this investment or is it economic colonization? Again, if you didn't know, foreigners are dominating businesses that requires only $500 or less to start. And Tanzanians are watching the dream die while their own government stays quiet until now. This move by President Samia Suluhu's government is bold and sends a clear message. Africa is not a dumping ground. Respect our law, empower our people, or get out. But here's the warning, guys. If this ban is used to target our honest brothers and sisters, especially in neighbor countries, or becomes a tool of xenophobia and tribal politics, it could backfire. We must protect our African unity without hurting the Pan-Africanism. The real enemy is not our African brothers. It's a system that sells our economy to the highest bidder. Just days after the Tanzanian government made its decision to ban all foreigners from operating small-scale businesses, reports now emerge that Kenya is planning to deport thousands of Tanzanians living and working in Kenya without proper documentation. Now, this is no coincidence. This is a geopolitical warning shot. Sources say that this is a retaliation move, and Kenyan politicians are under pressure. This is what is being said. If Tanzanians does not want foreigners doing business in their country, why should we let Tanzanians work and live in ours? Now, for me, this is no longer about permit or trade. This is nationalism versus Pan-Africanism, and it's spreading so fast. Mama Nuru will cross to Kenya to sell maize to feed her children. Joseph, who has worked in Nairobi as a mechanic for 7 years. Families who build their lives across borders during peace, now being told, go back home. But my people, here's what they don't want you to see. These border fights are distracting us from the real foreign invaders. Those mining our gold, owning our ports, dictating our economy. Our leaders are quick to chase poor Tanzanians and Kenyans. Now, where is the courage to deport corrupt billion-dollar foreign companies? This is what happens when the African unity is just a slogan, not actually a system. Listen guys, a united Africa can never be built by border bullying. We need regulation, not revenge. We need empowerment, not deportation. Now, Tanzania was right to protect its small businesses, but the method has to be lawful, not xenophobic. Kenya has the right to protect its borders, but it mustn't use that power to retaliate against our African brothers. If this continues, we will not only destroy trade, we will destroy trust. My people, before we end this video, I have some questions for you. Should countries ban foreigners from doing businesses? Is Kenya right to deport Tanzanians now? What happens to the dream of the United States of Africa? Let your voice be heard. Drop your comment. Silence is betrayal.